Hey, welcome, Surfing Life with Malcolm. I want to talk to you in this clip about the smart choice. And I want to go over the pay plan. So there's no confusion for people. I'll do it simple. I'll cover as much as I possibly think that you need to know and what you want. Along the way, I'll answer most of the questions that you guys have. So let's get right into it. Why did I choose the smart choice? Well, let's begin. I've been in the industry for a long, long time, and the very first thing I saw with David Francis was they created a crowdfunding for everybody to win, and where your donations are going to help you through 3 separate smart choice plans. And it overcomes all of the objections that most people have. I don't know enough people. I don't have a big enough team. I don't have a great big list. I don't know how I'm ever going to win. I've tried them all before. So what they've done is taken all these other smart contracts and things that are out there, and they fixed everything that's wrong with them, and they've created everything to be able to help you. For the average person out there that's not some legend in the industry that just wants to be able to crowdfund and fund through donations a plan, some sort of project you have, whether it's to get out of debt, whether it's to help other people, whatever it is. So that's why I chose the smart choice. I've never seen anything like it. And it's perpetual. It's a perpetual funding project for you, your lifestyle, and to help others. So let's get started with the smart choice. It's all run on a smart contract on the blockchain. So for the very beginning, 2 people are going to be participating. It's always one with somebody else. That's how it works with everything else. And what happens is that, as Tom and Victor, it begins on the blockchain. There's a transaction, and it goes through the blockchain. It gets confirmed. The wallet's initialized, and money is sent automatically, peer-to-peer, member-to-member. Nobody doing anything. The smart contract initiates that, and the transaction, the funding, goes from one wallet to the other. Both parties are happy. Done on the blockchain. There is no middleman. There's no company. Nobody ever touches the money. All your money is always in your own personal wallet. Every time there's a contract initiated through the smart contract on the blockchain, money is going to come to you directly in your wallet. There's no need to request withdrawals or whatever. Same when you donate. Money is going to go direct from your wallet to everyone else. So that's the first to overcome for you. And what do we use? Tron. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, Tron. Tron is a cryptocurrency that was created specifically for smart contracts in this purpose, to exchange value, currency, very quickly with next to no time and next to no fees. So that's really important. So you'll learn about Tron. I have all the clips. If you don't know Tron, there's clips below in the link in my description for how to get a Tron wallet, how to fund your Tron wallet. So if that's the first thing you're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know what Tron is, I don't know how to use Tron, I don't have any Tron, all that information's here below for you. So they've created a funding platform for you that's perpetual. It runs for forever. It creates leverage. That is the key. Leverage is the key in anything. Leverage in the people you know, leverage in your finances, leverage in your assets. It's always being able to help you achieve more. And it's done through a funding resource program. So, perpetual leverage funding program. Let's get right into it. You'd begin by registering, just like anything else. And when you register, you're going to have a Tron wallet. So like I said, if you don't know what Tron is, or you're just beginning, you can watch this clip. But in the description below, there's a link on my YouTube channel to how to create a Tron wallet, how to fund a Tron wallet, right? So you register and with your Tron wallet. And what is Tron? Tron's one of the top cryptocurrencies, along with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it was created specifically for this, which means you say, I don't want to hold Tron. That's okay. You earn in Tron, you pay in Tron. It's instantly. You can go and exchange Tron for Bitcoin or USDT or whatever at any exchange, or usually in your own wallet. You know, most of the people have wallets today. You can swap coins to coins. So Tron is just there because it's fast, quick, and next to no fees. So you can get started. This is something so everybody in the world can participate. You can get started for as little as 200 Tron. That's $6. Not quite. Isn't that something? We're going to allow you to fund and donate and then receive donated funds to you. And the entry is as little as $6 at the moment for what the value of Tron is. 200 Tron. And once you've done that, you're going to have your own referral link, and you can start referring other people and helping fund them and them funding you. That's how it works. And it works on 3 simple systems. You have access to 3 funding streams: Smart 1, Smart 2, and Smart 3. So let's cover each one of them. Smart 1, 40% of all donations go into Smart 1. So for people who are challenged with math, maybe you can start for $6, but I won't do 40% of $6 because that's kind of hard to do in people's heads. So let's just use 100. Let's use a base. Just use a base of 100. So $40 of every 100 goes into Smart 1. 40% or $40 of every 100 goes to Smart 2. And 20% or $20 of every 100 goes into Smart 3. Whether it's $1, $6, $10, whatever amount of Tron, 40, 40, and 20. So there are 3 different funding streams. So let's talk about Smart 1, 40% of all donations. So in Smart 1, it's built on a perpetual matrix, and it's a 3-by, very, very, very simple. Here you are. You introduce one person, and their payment goes direct from their wallet direct to your wallet. You introduce the second person, their payment instantly through the smart contract initiates it from their wallet direct to your wallet. No middleman, no company, no commissions, no request, nothing. Donation direct. The third person you introduce, they're always on your front line. That person pays for you to re-enter into the system. Let's take a little second look. Here you are, first person, 100% of that money, boom, to you. Second person, 100% of that money, remember it's 40% of the contract, to you. And the third person, they're going to pay your way back in, which means that would go to your sponsor. So let's cover what just happened. People always want to know, what's it going to cost me and how do I get my money back? Simple. You're going to open an account and donate 200 Tron. 200 Tron, close to $6, right? And the first person you introduce it to, 200 Tron is going to come straight back to you. So you've already got 100%. And then the second person you introduce it to, 200 Tron came straight back to you. You already got doubled your money. And the third person you're going to re-enter. There we go. So simple. Got it? No withdrawals. Here's how it works. Here you are. First person pays you. Second person goes direct to you. The third person pays your re-entry. So that would go to your sponsor. So now you've completed this little 1x3. And the next thing that happens when you completed a 1x3, you start all over again. Now you could start with more new people, but as these people complete theirs, they'll be filling in down here and following you. Always following you over and over and over. So we introduced 3 more folks, or these 3 follow you, doesn't matter. 100% of the contract goes to you, 100% of the donation on the contract goes to you, and the third person that falls in that position goes and you re-enter, which would be your sponsor. So that means, let's see about you. I know it sounds kind of being selfish, but I know what you're feeling. What's for me? Okay, for you, this person pays you, this person pays you, and then when they re-enter, well, the same for them. When this gal re-enters, when she's on a third one, that would go to you. And when this gentleman here re-enters on his third one, that goes to you. You follow it? You're catching on? So every of these people, they're doing exactly the same as you. That's why it's perpetual. As they cycle, 1, 2, 3, they cycle, you get paid again. 1, 2, 3, they cycle, you get paid again, and you're getting paid by your own personal efforts. Let's cover quickly what Smart 2 is. That's 40% of all donations as well. Smart 2 is a breakthrough. It's a perpetual funding stream, and it creates infinite depth. That's key. In anything out there that you're looking for funding from or donations, you want it where it doesn't get cut off, right? It goes to infinite depth, and that's created through pass-ups. But it also creates infinite width. This is really important. If anybody's been in any sort of program where you earn, you create security in your business, longevity through depth, and you create massive incomes through width. So if you could have donations from depth and donations from width, you'd be winning, wouldn't you? You'd solve both of the solutions you need to create a funding empire for yourself. Well, this does it for you. Now, you might be a person going, yeah, but I can't go wide. I don't know enough people. Stay with me, because this is where you're going to see the beauty of this. This is brilliant. You're going to see how this team effort of donations, of people crowdfunding, helping other people win in their life, it helps everybody create a very large business for them. So let's get into it. In your business, as you introduce people, they're going to be on a front line direct to you. And they're going to be some pass-up positions and some funding positions. So let's cover what goes on. The first person, the third person, the fifth person, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, and then that'd be the 11th, 12th, 13th, and then the 15th, 16th, 17th, and on, are all direct funding to you. So you introduce this gal here, direct fund to you. Wallet to wallet, instant, peer-to-peer because of the smart contract. The third person that's introduced, direct funding to you. The fifth person that's introduced, direct funding to you. The seventh person, the eighth person, the ninth person, direct funding to you. 100% income, instant, straight to you. So let's talk about what these pass-ups are. And when you understand this, and if you understand to look to the future, you'll see how this builds an incredible depth to infinity, and it builds your front line for you, from everyone else. When you first begin, the second person, the fourth person, the sixth person, and then every fourth person after that is a pass-up. What does that mean? Their funding, their donating, will go upline. So here we are. Remember, you collected on the first, the third, the fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth for yourself. And then you went again, 11, 12, 13 for yourself. 16, 17, 18 for yourself. So what's going to happen with these people? This is the beauty. This is where I believe in real community growth. The second person passes up. The fourth person passes up. The sixth person passes up. And then every fourth after that. Let's follow along. This creates width for you and depth in each of your members. So let's see if you can see this screen. Pause the clip if you have to. So each one of these people are direct funding you. Funding you, funding you, funding you. First, third, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth funding you. 10th, 11th, 12th funding you. Next three funding you. Next three funding you, right? So the second, the fourth, and the sixth are a pass-up. And then it's only every fourth after that is a pass-up. So guess what happens with the people that are funding you? The exact same thing. Their first, third, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13th goes direct to them. But their second, their fourth, and their sixth, and every fourth onto infinity is passed up. Where's that going? Up, past them. It's funding you. Or it could be going up to fund someone else because it's landing on your. Now what happens to the next line? Look what happens. The same thing again. Direct to them. But here, this person's a pass-up. So it's forever building the front line, the front line, the front line. You see how you create infinite width and it drives depth. And this goes on and on and on. Because these people here, you'll see an example, you'll see that they become pass-ups for you. Let's keep following this a little further. So Smart 3, this is 20% of all donations. And Smart 3 is a residual. Just like a company where you bought product every single month, you made a monthly payment. Now, when you first start with the Smart contract, this is automatic. Month 1, it happens. But you have the option to choose to participate in Smart 3 from the second month on. You choose, I'd like to be part or I would not like to be part. And it's the exact same system. Your first, third, fifth, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and on is direct funded to you, month in and month out, over and over and over, recurring. And your second, fourth, sixth, and every fourth one after that, 3 to you, 1 up. 3 to you, 1 up, is a pass-up. So it's exactly the same. That's 20% of that donation. That's on a monthly residual. If you choose not to be part of this on your second month, say, okay, I don't want to be part of it, what happens is the people that would be funding you, their money goes to the next person in line, to their fund. You don't participate, you don't get paid. That's how simple it is. So there's your sponsor. It would move up to the next person. Very simple, just like any monthly residual. So we have building your own program with the Smart One contract. That's a 3-by follow me. The more effort you put into it, the better your crowdfunding and donations appear, and the faster it cycles and keeps repeating. On the Smart 2, I just showed you the brilliance of how it builds width and depth for everybody. So now I can honestly go and build a team and say to the people, you have just the same amount of opportunity as winning in life as everyone else does. It's not where people go, but Mel, you know how to. Not anymore, because we created this. We're all going to help each other. And then the Smart 3 is a monthly residual, long term for you. So let's break it down a little more. Let's say someone on your second level in Smart 3 says, I don't want to participate in the monthly residual. That's your choice. So just on that 20% of the contract, that would compress. It's complete compression up to you. So let's look at this system in action. I'm going to walk you through it as if it was like a live thing. So you begin, remember, and you start by your initial donation, 200 Tron. So 100% of your initial donation can come back to you with just one person. You see, the first person you introduce, let's call him John, just one referral, 100% is to you. So you have your money back, correct? 200 Tron, $6, whatever it is, you have it back. That's great. One person, break even. So let's keep moving on. Let's see what happens next. John's a go-getter. John knows lots of people. John loves this. John starts to share it. What would happen is, John in Smart 1, remember, 3-by follow you. You helped John get started, he paid you. John goes out and helps this gal, and she pays John. He helps the next gal. Her money, direct donation, goes to John. And the third person cycles John. He re-enters back in. Who does he re-enter? You. So here's John. He's just there, which means you got paid. You've still only enrolled John. Now, John goes out and helps another new gentleman, helps him start his own funding program. And that person's donation goes to John. The next person John talks to, that goes to John. And the third donation recycles John. So what happens there? John cycles again and fills in your second position. Holy cow. You still only brought one person in, but it filled in the next blank position. So not only that, you got paid again, 100%. You following how powerful this is? So you can build it on your own efforts, but you also get help with the efforts of the people that you're introducing. So 40% of the contract went to you, 40%, remember, of the total, we're in Smart 1, goes to you. Pretty simple, right? Think about that. Now Smart 2, let's just stick with John, just the first person. 40% of that contract, right? 40% of that initial 200 Tron goes to you. He's in a funding position. It goes to you. Now John starts to go. Remember, he's introducing these people. So what happens is, John introduces his first person, direct to him. What's John's second person? Remember that pass up? That passes up and becomes your person. John's third person, direct to him. But John's fourth person, see how a person that goes and builds something really benefits you? That person now becomes your person. And you earn there. You got donated. Then the next person goes to John, but the next one's a pass-up. So what's that gal do? She becomes a donation to you. And see how your community is growing wider and wider and wider. The next three donate direct to John. But then the fourth, here she is. She's a pass-up, so she ends up here, direct to you, and her donation goes to you. So what have we built? Depth, and these people are going down, but now we're also building width. How many people have you helped so far? One. You're still helping just John. So what happened is that person funded you, and that person funded you. You only began with John, and because of the pass-ups, you see, if you look down the road, they benefit you. Now you have. And these people fall on a pass-up position in your front line, even though they came from them. So they will go to the next person. See how it's perpetually building? So this is creating depth further and further. They're a pass-up to you, but it's a pass-up on your position, so up it goes again. Continual, continual. So now remember, you've just helped John. And all these people ended up on your front line, but then all those people that are in your funding position, the same thing for them. They're passing up people. So now it's getting wider and wider and wider. And as it goes deeper, the same is happening with these folks. And they're passing up, which could form a pass up here, which could come to you. You see the beauty of this? Without trying to analyze it, without trying to be an engineer and break it down, just think of this. You help someone, it's perpetually going to keep helping you, to help them, to help you, to help them, to help you. It's brilliant. Anyone I've showed this to, they've said, I don't believe it, I'm in. This solves the problem of people not having enough people, not having enough influence, not being able to talk to and build wide, or not being able to create depth and security in their business. This part, just 40% of the smart contract, Smart 2, follows this plan. So let's move on. You've created width for yourself, and you're creating depth. Your depth beneath these people and depth beneath John and his people. You're solving both of the biggest problems for a solution to win. Doesn't get any better. And how many people did you refer? Look at this team now, the Shores. One. Because he only referred a handful that referred people, and away it went. So let's move on to the next one. Smart 3, the monthly donation. Well, it works exactly the same way as Smart 2 in the payout. Exactly the same in the donations. So Smart 3 is really Smart 2 on steroids. That's all. It's just a monthly residual that you can choose to participate in. Now, I just spoke about Smart 1, Smart 2, and Smart 3 on a 200 Tron donation. 200 Tron, $6. There are 32 levels. There's an increasing level of 32 optional donations. And you can choose to move forward. Each one of them will create a whole new business model. So once you qualified for the first by introducing someone, 200 Tron, you donated yourself to the person who introduced you, you perpetually are in that for forever. You're automatically in for life. So let's talk about moving up to the next level. And this is very important with this business. They solve one of the biggest problems out there with these type of plans. So you've got Smart 1, 2, and 3 on each level. Wow, this looks confusing, Mel. It's pretty simple. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to level 32. And there are 3 income streams in each one. Smart 1, 2, and 3. So what's that mean? 3 times 32 is 96 independent businesses consistently funding, consistent crowdfunding, donations, you donating and people donating, an endless stream. So let's have a look. Now this is where I believe of the brilliance, not only of the Smart 2, what we talked about with the perpetual leverage, but of the fatal flaw of most programs that have a 3 by, right? 1, 2, and then you recycle, and you go up in each level. They always double in amount. They always double in amount. It would be 200 Tron, then it would be 400 Tron. So if you figure it out, you get your money back, but then you have to pay it right back to move back up to the next level. Not here. Not in the smart choice. That's why it's called the smart choice. It's the smartest choice you can make. One person, you already got your money being donated. 200 Tron, broke even. 2 people, you doubled. You have 400 Tron. So what do? The next level is only 250 Tron. You have 400. You only have to go 1/4 more. 1/4. And you're into the next level. So you take your 250 from your 400 you earn, it was donated to you, and you purchase the next level. You still have 150 Tron in donations in your wallet. No other business does that in the model. They always have you donate whatever you made. You're just giving it back and giving it back. Not here. You're keeping 75% of the donation for yourself, and 25% you donate to the next person to move forward. Let's have a look at that. 200 Tron, 1 person, you got your 200 Tron donated back to you. You broke even. 2 people, you doubled. Now you have 400 Tron. To upgrade to the next level, it's only 250. And every one of the subsequent levels after that is exactly the same amount. It's only 1/4 of the profit. So you still kept, what do you got, 400? You just upgraded and donated 250. You've kept 150 Tron of your donations. What a great plan. How fair. Let's move on. Even at the top, in level 31 to 32, the exact same gradient. Follow? So, why would you want to move forward in your levels? Why would you want to keep moving ahead? I'll show you. Here's why. Because you're opening up many, many streams of income. And there are 3 things you want to do to succeed with Smart Choice and have 96 streams of income coming in. 1, you want to get active. How do you do that? You activate your account by donating level 1, 200 Tron. So we do that. We activate it. Don't have to do it now. I'm just explaining your pay plan to you. If you look in the link below, it shows you how to enroll, shows you how to donate. There's a link there also to show you how to create a Tron wallet. There's another link in the description below, shows you how to fund your Tron wallet, even with a credit card, how to do all that, how to sync your wallet to the site. It's so simple steps. It's just a matter, it might be new to you. You may not be used to crypto. You may be new to crypto. It's just like anything. You don't get frustrated. You just take your time and go step by step, just slowly. Here's the beauty of this. It's not like you're missing out. It's not one of these ones, all these other programs, oh, you don't get in, there's a matrix filling, and these people are going to spill under you and all that. There isn't anything like that. The beauty of this is it's built by that pass-ups from everybody beneath you in your business already. There's none of this nonsense of waiting on spillover. So let's move on. Activate. 200 Tron, level 1. So now you want to move forward so you can earn 250 Tron, and then 300 and 390. You start earning some serious donations coming to you. People donating higher amounts and higher amounts. Well, we've even made, you can go step by step. You can do this one and then donate to the next person. That opens you up for donations. And then you can go out and earn some income and then donate to this person. Or you might say, I might like to make a substantial donation. I want to qualify for a group of levels at a certain time. And you always want to keep moving ahead, right? You never have to re-qualify. Once you've made the donation on that level, that's for life. You don't have to re-qualify. So let's talk about how we can make this happen faster. They've created some simple packages. The simple packages are 8 levels in a group. So remember, you start with 200. That's for every single person. We don't have a choice for that. But you say, I'd like to have all 8 levels at one time and not do 8 separate transactions. Don't have to go and do this donation, do this donation, do this donation like the other programs. Well, let me show you how you can do this. And this is how most people get started. Everybody wants to be like most people. Most people I know make this choice. They choose a level. They choose bronze. Bronze is level 1 through 8. So you already did your 200. It'll take the difference and you'll make that donation. Silver is levels 1 through 16. Gold's levels 1 through 24. And platinum is levels 1 through 32, the whole lot. Now, you could start at bronze and then move up to silver. That's what you see in the example in the clip I did below that's on the channel. And you would pay the difference between these two in your donation. You would donate the difference. Let's have a look how this works. Bronze, 3,966 tron. Silver, 27,000 tron. You go, see how you're purchasing each of all the levels in a group, 8 levels. Then you purchase another 8 levels, or you purchase silver right off the bat and get all 16. You go, what's this? 27,000 now? What is that? How much? Well, look, I'll break it down pretty simple. I'll put a couple of dollar signs up here. Now, tron changes, right? But I'm trying to make it really simple for you. 40% of all the donations in Smart 1 go to paying you. 40% of all the donations pay Smart 2 contract, and 20% of all the donations pay Smart 3 contract. So you're forever earning. So let's have a look at the amounts. When people purchase a bronze, those 40, 40, and 20, this amount's coming to you. What is that in dollars? Well, here you go. A bronze is around about 130 US dollars, 3,966. It might vary a little bit by a few cents or a dollar here or there, depending on the value of tron, right? This could go up. You know, as tron becomes more used, there's so many smart contracts out there, that will increase the value of tron, which means the money you have accumulated in your donations that have come to you can keep growing in value. But you don't have to hold it in tron. You might say, I like Bitcoin, I like Ethereum. You might even say, I like US cash or Aussie cash or whatever it is. And you get your crypto and you go cash it out. You can do that anytime you want. Remember, there's no withdrawals. It's your wallet. You own it. So, bronze, 130 US dollars, 3,900 tron, approximately. Silver, 27,600 tron, that's approximately $820. I have a little higher. I'm sure there's people out there in YouTube land go, Mal, that's too much. It's 798 today. Well, I have a little higher. It's always smart to have a little extra. You know, you do have some gas fees. You will have a withdrawal fee from whatever wallet you've got, sending your tron over to your TronLink wallet, right? You got to incur some costs, right? It's always a little more. Gold, is around about $4,900, 168,000 tron. Now, let's say you're a bronze and it's going great, and the donations are coming in, and you're sending out donations ahead, and you're winning, and things are good, and life's good. So I'd like to open up more levels. Well, you would not pay 800, you would pay the difference, right? It automatically calculates it for you. When you click on it, it automatically calculates the difference, and away you go. So we got that. Very affordable for everybody. Never forget, it's only 200 tron to open the whole door. For anybody in the world, $6. That means everybody can help anyone else and get started. So, you're only going to find it here. Perpetual Leverage Funding Program. Only here. It's only 200 tron to start. So I'm going to build some urgency, folks. You get started for 200 tron, you can start sharing this and helping them share it and helping them. Get them plugged into the system. Get them plugged into the YouTube channels. Get them plugged into our Business Glue app. Get them plugged into sharing this story. And what could happen? You could be like this guy and go, wow, I can see the light. I'm about to pay all my bills. I suggest that's the first thing you do. As the donations come in, it's your crowdfunding, pay your regular bills. Cover your car payment. Cover your rent or your mortgage payment. Cover your phone bill. Cover your internet bill. Cover your gas bill. Cover your daily bills. Do that. Times are tough, I know, folks. Get that done. Once you've done that, then you can start with all the extra donations showing up. You start paying your debts off. Just think about that. Imagine having your bills all covered now, and then you can start paying down those old existing debts like the car loan or the credit card or the mortgage. Start getting ahead. Pay off your debts. And then, see, this is the right order. Then you start upgrading your lifestyle. The sky's the limit here. So don't be silly. Don't go out there and make some money and go buy a big fancy car to show off. Pay your bills. Cover your debts. Then you can upgrade your lifestyle. Don't dilly-dally. Don't dawdle. because there's people coming on board. This is growing. It's brand new. You can go out and start to fund a business idea. You know, the sense is a financier. You make your money make even more money. You put it to work for yourself. So your donations coming in crypto, you can take those donations and fund a project to create even more income for yourself or security for your family. You can help others. You can be taking your donations and sharing it with people less fortunate. There is so much of that going on today. You know, it's only available. You're only available in your immediate future, and your immediate future is today. Don't delay. Don't dilly-dally. Don't dawdle. Don't do anything in the next 5 minutes, but go ahead and take action. I am telling you, make the smart choice. Join now. Thanks, you guys.